Every dream begins small, often invisible to the world. Yet sometimes, even an empty pocket can hold the greatest vision. And the moment you truly see yourself clearly, your life begins to change. Once upon a time, in a small village forgotten by the world, there lived a boy named Ethan. He was poor, so poor that most days his pockets carried nothing but air. His shoes were torn, full of holes that let dust seep into every step. His school bag hung by loose threads, ready to fall apart. And on many nights, Ethan went to sleep with nothing in his stomach but the sharp ache of hunger. Yet hidden deep within Ethan was something no one else could see. A dream, a burning desire stronger than the emptiness in his belly. He longed to do something great, something powerful enough to change not only his own fate, but the fate of his entire family. But whenever Ethan dared to share that dream, the villagers laughed. They mocked him, saying, "How can a boy with empty pockets think of great things? You should only worry about tomorrow's bread." Their words pierced him like thorns, but Ethan did not bend. Deep inside, he refused to believe that his future was chained to the misery of his present. One quiet evening, Ethan sat by the river, watching the current drift away as his heart grew heavy. His small shoulders slumped under the weight of doubt. At that very moment, a wise old teacher named Mr. Harrison happened to pass by and saw him. "My boy, why do you look so troubled?" he asked softly. Ethan's voice trembled as he answered, "Mr. Harrison, everyone tells me I can never achieve anything great because I am poor. They say my dreams are too big for a boy with nothing in his hands." Mr. Harrison smiled gently and handed him a small mirror. "Look into this mirror," he said. "What do you see?" Ethan hesitated, then whispered, "I see myself." The teacher leaned closer, his voice firm yet kind. "Do you see the pain in your eyes?" Ethan nodded slowly. Then Mr. Harrison continued, "Look deeper still. Can you see the fire hidden behind that pain?" Ethan looked again, and this time his heart skipped a beat. Behind his weary eyes, he saw something powerful, something burning. It was as if an unseen force was staring back at him, waiting to be awakened. "That fire," Mr. Harrison explained, "is your belief. Most people abandon it, allowing it to die out. But if you protect it, if you feed it with courage and discipline, it will light your path even through the darkest nights. Remember this, people will try to cover your mirror with dust, to make you believe you are not enough. But you must keep cleaning it every single day with your actions. Always see your true self, and never forget what you are capable of." Ethan clutched the mirror tightly, his chest rising and falling, as if a new strength had just been breathed into him. From that moment on, he carried the lesson like a hidden treasure in his heart. He devoured every book he could find. He practiced writing, sharpening each word with patience. He learned from every mistake, unafraid to stumble. And his dream was no longer just to pass his classes. It grew into the vision of rising high enough to change his family's fate. But the road ahead was not paved with roses. His mother was gravely ill, often in need of medicine the family could not afford. His father, an old farmer, toiled day after day under the burning sun, only to return home with empty hands. Ethan knew he could not simply sit and wait. He had to act, and so Ethan's journey began. A path filled with trials and sacrifices, where every drop of sweat and every sleepless night became the very bricks that built his future. He carried the mirror and Mr. Harrison's words with him, turning them into a guiding light for every step he would take in the days to come. Every morning, Ethan went to school like the other children in the village. But when the afternoon sun began to fade, while his friends laughed and played in the yard, Ethan quietly slipped away to a small tea shop. There, he washed glass after glass, served customer after customer, his hands constantly wet, yet his eyes never losing focus. On weekends, he sought out a local mechanic, humbly asking to help in exchange for learning the trade piece by piece. And when night fell, when the entire village lay in silence, Ethan sat alone beneath the dim glow of an oil lamp. His eyes were tired, but his spirit burned bright. Page after page he read, Line after line, he wrote. Every night he built knowledge brick by brick, like a man building the foundation of his future in the dark. He sacrificed much, his sleep, his comfort, even his meals. But there was one thing he never gave up: perseverance. For before his eyes, always, was the mirror and the dream, reminding him every single day of the path he had chosen. Time moved quietly, but his persistence began to bear fruit. Ethan opened a tiny shop at the corner of the village, fixing mobile phones with careful hands and a devoted heart. He saved every single coin with discipline. From that small repair shop, he expanded into a little electronics store. He worked tirelessly, day and night, treating every customer with respect. Every dollar he earned was not spent on pleasure, but reinvested to build something greater. With unshakable will and wise planning, his business grew. One store became 3, and then he launched his own brand of mobile accessories. The same people who once mocked him now stood waiting outside his office, hoping for a chance to work with him. His mother finally received regular medical treatment. His father no longer had to bend his back in the fields because his son's hands now carried the weight of the family. One day, Mr. Harrison came to visit. Ethan hurried to greet him with deep respect. The old teacher smiled kindly and said, "You see, Ethan, the world always wants poor boys to think small. But those who dare to think big, who keep the fire in their hearts alive, they rewrite their own story. You are living proof that dreams are not measured by the money in your pocket, but by the vision in your heart." And now, my friend, if even a spark of hope has been lit in your heart today, do not let it fade. Share this story with someone who needs courage. Press like, subscribe to this channel, and join me on this journey of strength and wisdom. Because remember, the next chapter of your success begins the very moment you dare to think big, and that journey is still waiting for you to write it.